Hi guys, it's a beautiful day once again and welcome back to Dexter's World Channel. I have so much to inform you about the catfish breeding, and I learned this personally. Through my personal experience, I can now tell you how to become a successful catfish farmer. Let me remind you that we started from scratch. I had the zero knowledge about how to breed this catfish. But I've been exposed to breeding Japanese koi, goldfish, and several types of fish. But I have zero knowledge about how to breed the catfish. But the principles that I have adopted for this tropical fish are also the principles that I use in order to breed our catfish. And it proves to me that it's really very effective. So now we will start discussing how to breed our catfish. I always mention about the two systems. The first one is the natural breeding and the second one is the artificial breeding. But I have discovered another method, which is the third method that I can share with you. And this method is the combination of the artificial and the natural breeding. Well, some of the fish farmers would really like to do the artificial thing. They would kill the male and then get the testes, and then they will use the pituitary gland in order to induce the labor of the female catfish. But I did not practice this anymore. What I did is just to inject the hormone and then allow them to breed naturally, and this has been very effective. The first thing that we have to bear in mind is the preparation of our breeders. Well, when we talk about preparation of our breeders, we have to breed our fish, the catfish breeders, at the age of at least 1 year old. And if we will breed prematurely, then there is less chances of becoming very successful. We may be able to hatch the eggs, but on a lesser percentage. But if you're gonna breed your catfish at the age of 1 or more year old, then I think that's the time that you can maximize the production of your catfish. The hatchability of the eggs is really very high if you're gonna breed an adult catfish. And then the next step is the preparation of the breeders. I've told you that in this tank we have this 400 breeders, we have 300 female catfish, and we have there 100 male catfish. And the preparation is actually on the feeding aspect. The feeding should be constant and sufficient. What I mean when I say sufficient, we will give them the best food that we can in order to prepare them for breeding. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, what is this kind of food that you're talking about? Well, I'm talking about the meat, because these catfish are like piranhas. They can eat a lot of meat and they love to eat that. And they are actually carnivorous, that if you're gonna give the chicken entrails, even this chicken liver, or even the breast chicken itself, they will really be able to produce good offspring because their eggs are fertile. So what we're doing now is actually on the preparation aspect. You know that our breeding here is doing well, and I would like to share with you that before we're gonna breed our catfish, we're gonna condition them with the right kind of food. I'm referring to the meat of either the chicken or the pork or whatever meat that you can give. So you will see now that I have this 1 kilo chicken being fed to the 300 female catfish, and they are eating this very quickly. And you will witness that if I will drop this one, this gonna be consumed in just a matter of minutes. So take a look at this. So you will see how powerful are the teeth of this catfish. This catfish have strong and powerful teeth. That's why you will see that this chicken now has been skinned already. And in less than 2 minutes, they almost consume this 1 kilo of chicken. And if we're gonna drop this one, I believe that in less than 5 minutes, they're gonna consume this 1 kilo chicken. And this is not enough actually for them, because every day we're giving them at least 2 kilos of this meat. And maybe you will ask, Dexter, is it not expensive? Because the kilo of our chicken now is around 220. We're not giving this on a daily basis. Well, we are giving this 2 weeks before the intended breeding. And after the breeding, we will give them the usual diet, which are the fish pellet. And if we're gonna breed again, of course, we're gonna be successively giving them the high protein food, such as the meat, entrails of the chicken, and even the chicken liver. I've always mentioned this in order for us to ensure that we can produce massively our catfish. So in less than 5 minutes, we will see how much they have consumed. So we will lift this up, and what we can see here are just bones of the chicken. See that? And maybe you will ask me, Dexter, did you boil the chicken? Well, my answer is no. We give them very fresh, and they love to eat this fresh chicken because this is soft actually compared to the meat of the beef or the meat of the carabao. So I normally give them this chicken meat, this dressed chicken, and we give it very fresh. Don't you know that this catfish is comparable to piranhas? They are really able to consume meat because they have the sharp teeth. In fact, I already had experience cut when feeding my catfish. One of the catfish ate my fingers and I was bleeding actually. Ay! Oh! Whew. Very naughty catfish. Whew. Because they have very strong and sharp teeth, and they can be comparable to piranhas. There are big challenges to grow the fry of this catfish, because if we commit mistake, all of them will die. And I had experienced this so many times that I was so happy looking at my baby catfish, and in one instance they all died because of wrong move, wrong approach. So let me give you something that may be helpful to you if you're raising baby catfish. Of course, we said that the quality of the water should be maintained. My procedure here is to add a little amount of water in the tank of our baby catfish in order to ensure that the water quality will not be compromised. Why will it be compromised? Because the eggs that are not hatched actually will contaminate the water. So our procedure is to remove, of course, the spoiled eggs, the unhatched eggs, and then we will add regularly or very frequently water in the tank of the baby catfish. And then number 2 is the kind of food that we're gonna give. Well, this kind of food is not actually anywhere a secret, because we are referring to the Dapnia and the tubifex worm. And these are the effective food for the day-old, 2 days old, 3 days old fry of catfish. But if you don't have this live food, then you can go for the meat, but it should be boiled and regulated. We can also use boiled eggs. And another tip that we can share with you is to constantly monitor, because there are fish that has good genes that will grow fast and devour the other fish, the siblings. And this can be prevented by means of, segregating those ones who have grown very fast. As you can see here, our staff had been so busy now getting the bigger ones and segregating it in another tank. This is our spawning tank actually, and you will see that we have hatched thousands of the fry of this catfish. And 2 weeks from now, we're gonna be able to release this in the market. And one good thing about maintaining hatchery for catfish is the fact that you will not need longer time to earn money, because you will just wait for 2-3 weeks and then you can sell already the fry without doing much work, much labor. So these are the things that we can share with you so far. I hope that you will continue to like and share our videos. And if you are not subscribed to this channel, may we humbly ask you to please subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified of our regular uploads. Only here at Dexter's World!